In general, I am just so happy with all of the oil that it's getting and I'm not eating. So if you guys are thinking about getting an air fryer for health reasons, I'm giving you this video as a sign that you should buy it. Just go ahead and buy it. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ochi. I do videos on food, travel, and lifestyle. So as you guys know, I'm a shopping whore. There isn't one day wherein I don't check Shopee or Lazada, and for the most part, I've just been buying small things here and there just to fill the void again that the pandemic has caused us. For today's discussion, or for today's video at least, I'm sharing something that is very relevant to us. So anyway, I'm talking about my newest air fryer. When I started posting about it on my Instagram stories, as in na-flood talaga ako. In the morning, I would have like 10 questions about what this air fryer can and cannot do. Can I have the link and blah blah blah. Unfortunately, I don't have 10k followers on Instagram, so I can't do like the swipe ups. So I just message everyone who asks personally. So isa-isa ko message yung link. That's why I decided to make this video, so that it's gonna be easier for you guys. Like if you ask me about something on the air fryer, I'm just gonna say, just go to my YouTube video. All of the facts are there. All of the answers to your questions are there. That's why I'm making this video. Alright, so first let's begin. Bakit ko ba siya binili? So I think it has been 6 months already, or if hindi 6 months, parang last year ko pa siya tinitignan. I've been wanting to live healthier, or cook healthier, or just be healthier in general, just because I'm a middle-aged woman and, you know, aging doesn't really do well if you binge drink every night. Well, I stopped smoking 2 years ago, but I gained a lot of weight in the process because one replacement for my oral fixation was food, so that's one reason. And parang naging excuse ko yung pagtigil sa pag-USC to just like binge on everything, alcohol, food, and whatever. And that's why I decided to sort of like live healthier. That's why I was looking for the air fryer. I don't recall kung saan ko talaga siya unang nakita. Baka sa TikTok or somewhere, but I don't remember where I really first saw it. So I started looking for it on Shopee, Lazada. Nakita ko at that time when I was looking, or when I first looked for an air fryer, the price was around 4k to 7k. At least the ones I can afford. So yun yung mga Kyowa, Midea. I've already put a specific air fryer on my cart. Tapos every day I would check baka sale siya, ganun, or baka may promo and everything. So this original air fryer that I was looking at, originally 4,000 talaga siya. And then, I don't know, for some reason, netong June or July, I think, it was at 2,490. So I was like, you know what, fuck the shit, let's just buy this thing. I want to buy it. I want to get my hands on an air fryer. So that's it. I bought it. So first things first, when you guys are looking for an air fryer, I think some of the things that you can consider, or you have to consider, would be, number one is, even if it's a generic China brand, or if it's just like a generic brand in general, look at the comment section. Yung mga ibang tao nagpo-post sila ng photos, some people post videos, and some people actually post YouTube channels wherein they do in-depth reviews of the things that they buy. So that helps me decide. So even if it's a generic brand that I don't really know about, it helps me decide na parang, baka pwede naman na siya. One thing that you guys have to know about me is that I'm not very brand conscious. Para sa akin, kahit hindi masyadong known yung brand, if it actually gets the job done and mukha naman siyang tatagal, okay na ako dun. But of course, if the tables were turned and I were a rich person, I would go for the Philips air fryer. Pero bilang wala tayong budget doon, let's just go for the, you know, more budget-friendly ones that we can actually afford. Another thing, aside from looking at the durability of the product and the specifications of the product, another thing that I was looking at would be the design. So when you guys look at air fryers on Shopee and Lazada, makikita nyo ang daming iba-ibang design, ang daming iba-ibang modes. Magkakapareho lang sila halos. You have all the knobs, you have the controls on top, and then you have the main tray on the bottom. Kasi may mga ibang generic brands akong nakita na parang, oh, they look so fancy. And then on the comment section, you would see that, ay, medyo parang nasusunog yung plastic kasi parang mali yung pagkakadesign niya. Something like that. Number 3 would be how big the air fryer was. Aside from the design, I was also looking at the specifications, like how big it was. Kasi may mga 3.5, 4.6, 5 point whatever. And I'm just looking for 1, right? Or sometimes 2. So, maliit lang yung kailangan ko. Hindi ko kailangan yung parang kaya yung mga dalawang buong manok. I just needed one that is, or that can, you know, suit my needs. So, hindi masyadong malaki yung kailangan. Fourth consideration when you guys are looking for an air fryer would be yung mode niya. Do you want it to be digital or do you want it to be manual? So in my case, I had this choice when I was really drilling down kung ano ba talaga yung bibilhin ko. I was going through one digital and one that's manual. So as you guys all know, I got a manual one, but that was because design-wise, everything that I was looking for was at the one that I bought. So, you also have to do that. Pero if mas importante sa inyo yung makokontrol mo kung ilan yung temperature when you guys cook using the air fryer, then you have to go for the one that has an automatic mode. So far, ako yun lang naman yung mga tinignan ko while I was looking for an air fryer. But again, it depends on you. It depends on your preference. Baka may mas iba pa kayong hinahanap. Just make sure that if you're looking through Lazada or Shopee, there are a lot of generic brands with cheaper prices. Just check the quality and the durability of the products again through the comment section. So, hindi ako gumawa ng unboxing because, I feel like it's pretty useless. I'm just gonna be showing you the product and what is your takeaway from that. Before I made a video, I wanted to make sure that I used it first for an entire week before I give you guys my feedback para na-test ko na siya and I give you guys like a full disclosure of what the air fryer can and cannot do. So first up on our list is okay, so ito naman talaga yung reason kung bakit ko binili yung air fryer. First one on the list is it gets rid of all the oil as much as it can. So why do I say as much as it can? Because when you cook your food sa air fryer, as in wala talaga siyang oil, right? You just put it in the tray, you crank up your temperature, tapos iluluto mo na siya. Put up the timer, then iluluto mo na siya. Tapos na. But why do I say it takes care of the oil as much as it can? Kasi may mga pagkain talaga na sobrang oily, na parang even if walang oil na ginagamit sa cooking process, pag hinango mo siya dun sa air fryer, as in may oil pa talaga. One example is skinless longganisa. I didn't realize that it was that oily until I cooked one. So parang akala mo okay na siya. It was crispy on the outside, tapos you have all the meat inside, it was perfectly cooked. But if you actually put it in a plate na may tissue paper, meron ka pa rin kukuhang oil. So yun. But one really good pro about it is that, oh my God, I've cooked so many things on it. It takes care of the oil. As in, wala talagang oil akong nilalagay, pero dine-drain na talaga lahat ng oil. One question that you might be asking is, dry ba yung food na naluluto sa air fryer? Hindi naman. But some of the food items that I have tried, number one is lechon kawali. Niluto ko siya parang plastic yata. Hindi naman siya dry. Another thing is skinless longganisa. Hindi rin dry. Even yung mga sausage, Vienna sausage na nakakan, hindi rin siya dry at all. Probably when you look at it on the outside, it looks a little bit dehydrated, but just a little bit. But when it comes to the flavor, it's still on point. Sobrang lasang, parang finray mo pa rin siya. So that's one of the things that actually made me buy an air fryer. Kasi, well, mahilig ako sa mamantikang pagkain, but as I mentioned, I'm a middle-aged, grown-ass woman who likes to be healthier so I can travel more. So, get rid of the oil as much as I can. Number 2 is, ano to? Hindi ko maintindihan yung sulat ko. Okay, number 2 is, it's very low maintenance. Yes, this is true. So for example, you guys want to fry something or air fry something, you just leave it there, on mo yung timer, and you're good to go. After 10 minutes, may breakfast ka na, or you can do other things while you guys are cooking. So one of the things that I don't like about frying things in general is mga talsik, ganyan. Hindi naman ako natatakot sa talsik, pero naiinis ako pag may mga talsik sa stove, ganyan, because I clean those things out. Sometimes if the pan is not non-stick, diba, iisisin mo pa siya and all. So, with the air fryer, hindi siya ganun. I just put in what I need to cook and just leave, do other things, and then when I come back, my food is ready. Tapos, the cleanup process is it the next one? Okay, yun. Yung next tip natin, or next pro natin is the easy cleanup. So, you just take the tray out, tapos meron pa siyang isang parang rack sa loob. That's just what I wash. Tapos, kung super oily siya, what I do is, minsan binubuhusan ko muna ng lukewarm water na may dishwashing liquid. Tapos, ilalagay ko na siya dun. Tapos wala na siyang mantika. It's so low maintenance when it comes to clean up. Number 4, pro is that it's relatively cheap. Okay, so hindi ko pa pala na-discuss kung ano yung product na binili ko. So the one that I bought is called Monda. I feeling ko it's like a generic Chinese brand. So I got it for 2,490 pesos. Tapos ang shipping is like I don't know, 80 or like 60 pesos. Tapos, relatively fast siya dumating because when it comes to shipping, I don't like Lazada. Parang sobrang bagal ng mga bagay-bagay compared to Shopee. But it's just my experience. Pero, etong air fryer, I think I ordered it siguro say mga Tuesday. Tapos mga Friday, dumating na siya. So it's pretty fast compared to other items that I've bought from Lazada. Tapos, mura siya, 2,490. Some of the other brands that I was looking at was Kiowa. Yung Kiowa na kulay red, ang ganda kasi nung aesthetic niya. It's like 3,000 plus. I was looking at the comment section, tapos parang sabi, tuwing nagluluto ka daw, parang may nasusunog na plastic. Something like that. So, I didn't experience that on my air fryer, and I'm so glad because I was almost too close to buying that Kiowa brand. And you don't want that on your food, diba? Parang smell of burning plastic. But now let's talk about the cons or the not so good things about the one that I bought. So far, again, as mentioned, I'm very happy with it, but parang wala namang perfect na product, diba? So number one is, I think hindi siya for the specific product that I bought, but I guess it's for all air fryers. It's bulky, you know? So it is like a mini, if I were to describe it, it's like a mini oven. Parang, yes, it's so powerful, but fuck, it's also so bulky, you know? Parang ang laki-laki niya. Well, it has a space naman on the counter and it fits snugly on that specific space where I put it. It's just that it's just really bulky. The second thing that I don't like about my air fryer is that the cleanup. When you're cleaning the tray and the rack, of course, sa isip mo parang, ito na kailangan hugasan. But when I look at the space where the heating rod was, oh my god, tas pinunasan ko siya. Parang ang dami ng mga oil dun kasi nga nagtatalsikan yung mga skinless longganisa, yung mga lechon kawali, ganyan. So, kailangan mo siyang linisin. Okay, number 3 is that I think this is in general na lang din, not really with a specific brand that I bought, but with the mode of the brand that I bought. So the knobs, when you guys go with the temperature, it's not too precise. Well, because it's a knob. But again, I just have to remind myself that I bought it because of the aesthetic, of the design, of how it actually really molds well together and it just works well together. So minsan kasi parang yung temp, you know how it is like if you have an oven that has a knob, right? It says 180 pero dot lang siya. So I was like, am I at 180 or am I at like 179 or 178? You're not sure because it's not too precise. But one thing that I also found out about when I was looking at air fryers is that if you have an automatic panel on your air fryer at nasira yung automatic panel, mas mahirap na siyang gamitin or it's totally not usable because you have to get that panel fixed because it cannot control the temperature, the time, and everything else. Compared to if nasira yung knob dun sa air fryer na naka-manual mode, mas madali siyang ayusin. It's also cheaper and actually pwede mo pa rin siyang gamitin. You know how like some ovens have like broken timers but you can't just like unplug them anyway if you're done like with the frying or with a, you know, with the oven thing, right? So, parang ganun lang din siya. But in general, am I happy with my purchase? I am very happy, especially given all of the oil I've seen so far amongst all of the food that I have cooked ever since I got the air fryer. So, sobrang seamless niya and sobrang easy niya for me. I feel like it has made my life not 100% easier, but like 70% easier just because I don't have to put out the pan, put up oil, wait for it to heat up, do the cleanup and all. So, I'm just so happy with all of the oil that it's getting and I'm not eating. If you guys are thinking about getting an air fryer for health reasons, I'm giving you this video as a sign that you should buy it. Just go ahead and buy it. As long as you do your research, as long as you feel like the product will actually fit your needs, just go for it. If it's your health, why would you even think twice about it? That's all I have to say about the air fryer. If you guys have any more questions, just put them up in the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer because parang naging air fryer advocate na ako dito. I'm not even selling the product, but I feel like I'm an ambassador of this fucking air fryer. But really, all I can say is that it is the most wonderful thing that I've purchased from Lazada and I'm really happy about it. So again, if you guys have any questions about it, just put them up in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit on that like button and don't forget to click subscribe and click on that bell button beside it so that you guys get notified every time I get a new post. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!